Good afternoon. We are in Kingston, Missouri, at the Caldwell County Courthouse. This is where we're starting the day. Let's take a look and see what we got. So this is interesting. This town, for some reason, has a water pump in the middle of the road. I really don't know why that's there. I wonder if there's a sign that explains why that's there. No, it's there nonetheless. The courthouse here in Kingston was built in 1898, and it's interesting. Parts of it look like it's in amazing shape, and parts of it look like it's a little rough. I'm not sure what this building is, but probably close to the same age as the courthouse, if I had to guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. I know when I came in, I saw a sign, city limit sign, said the population was 300 and something, so it's a pretty small town. There's not much going on, but boy, on a Saturday, which is what today is, this place looks like it's a ghost town. Well, in terms of business, there's an insurance company, planning and zoning department for the county, sheriff's department, and truthfully, that's about it. Oh, what's that, post office? Yeah, post office. Outside of that, there's not much going on. If anybody knows about this well in the middle of the street, leave a message in the comments. Let me know why this is here. There's nobody to ask. There's a little strip of buildings here at some point in time. They all seem to be completely empty now, but like there was a title company and a chapel at some point. Not really sure what else we got. It looks like, what does it say, City Hall up top, maybe. Maybe this was City Hall at some point. That's going to do it here for our time in Kingston, Missouri, Caldwell County. This courthouse was erected in 1898. So, also, this is also on the National Registry of Historic Places. So, for what that's worth. Anyway, on to the next one. You know, one thing I'd like to comment on this drive is whoever the person was that thought, I'm going to put a roundabout in the middle of nowhere at the intersection of two-lane highways in a rural section of the state. Thank you. You're a genius. Like, for real. I love making people learn how to use roundabouts. This is the Clay County Courthouse in Liberty, Missouri. It was erected in 1935 and is quite a sight. Liberty itself is pretty busy. There's a lot going on here. So this is basically a suburb of Kansas City. We're real close to Kansas City right now. And so there's a lot going on. A lot of stuff going on in this town. This one's not in any danger of falling down anytime soon, so we'll walk around, check it out. the Jesse James Bank Museum over there. That's a bank he robbed at some point in time. Jesse James was from an area around here. I can't remember exactly where, but very close. All right, well, that's going to do it for Clay County, Liberty, Missouri. Our next stop is going to be in Independence, which is one of 2 courthouses in Jackson County, Missouri. Jackson County? Yeah, Jackson County, which is where Kansas City is. But we're going to go to the old courthouse in Independence. Google was nice enough to just send me under an overpass. It was 9'8", I think. Which, boy, wouldn't that be fun if you were like in a truck. All right, so this is the Jackson County Courthouse in Independence, Missouri. This version, as it says here, is 1933. But I believe that over time this thing's been added on to quite a bit. So what we see here is not necessarily, this is where it was in 1933. Doesn't mean this wasn't here before 1933. Okay, so I found the answer. So this is 1933 courthouse inspired by Independence Hall. Contains restored courtroom and office of former presiding judge Harry S. Truman. Often remodeled, this building rests on a foundation laid in 1828. So there you go. So Harry Truman was a judge here. I guess probably prior to being president. I don't imagine he would have come back and been judge after being president, but I've been wrong on a lot of things on this trip, so maybe that's one of them. We'll find out. Hey, well, I thought we could get in here. It turns out we can't. So, keep it moving. We made it to the other Jackson County Courthouse, which happens to be in Kansas City. And this courthouse is quite different from the one in Independence. The one in Independence is a smaller one. This one's kind of a skyscraper. So what's really interesting to me about this one is that across the street is City Hall. The City Hall, which looks almost identical to the Jackson County Courthouse. Now, this courthouse was dedicated in 1934, so 1 year after they finished the one in Independence. I would do the walk around of the square, but that seems kind of silly because this is Kansas City. There's obviously no square, there's just a big city. So plenty of nightlife going on here. This place is in great shape. Kansas City does an amazing job of holding on to their old architecture and renovating it, making sure that it stays up to date. I mean, they do tear stuff down, don't get me wrong, but not nearly to the extent that St. Louis does. Anyway, that's gonna do it here for today. We visited, what, 4 counties? 4 counties? 3 counties? 4 counties, I don't know. We visited something. We're gonna have to wrap up all of these courthouses north of Highway 70 here in the next few days. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when the next one comes out. And thanks for coming along on this adventure.